Hello, a beautiful high five tribe. It is Pink Bella. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome all STARSEEDS, lightworkers, and past 144,000 grid keepers and gatekeepers, divine goddesses. And this is going to be a transmission for all of us for the month of February. So happy new month. I'm going to look at the themes for this month. I've opened the collective Quantum Akashic Records, and I'm also working with Earth Alliance and Galactic Teams of Light. They're going to let me know who's assisting, what's happening, also themes that have been in my sessions. So let's get to it. So first off, this is that when I looked at the overall, you can go check out the Year of the Dragon. This month is amazing because one, we're moving into the actual new year. After the new moon in Aquarius, on the 9th, we will hit the Year of the Dragon on February 10th, and that is the official start of the year. We also have all planets direct, so forward movement until April 1st. So that is amazing. That means that all of the dreams and everything that we've been trying to work towards, that maybe we felt stuck or nothing was happening, things will start to really move now. And the third thing is that this is a heart expansion month. This is going to be a month of us opening our hearts so wide and having so much compassion for ourselves and humanity and really diving into our missions, because that's what we came for. But not only that, March and April are going to be, energy-wise, are going to be more intense. The equinox is always intense because we're changing seasons and there's a shift in the poles and all the energies as well that coerce with that, collaborate with that. And then we have the solar eclipse moving over North America early week, April 8th, and that's going to be transformational for North America, for the whole planet, but specifically for America and specifically for the US. So let's dive in and see what the themes are. If you all would like to work with me and I can deep dive on a personal level, there's also offers this month for new Earth GRIDWORK training. There's dragon packages. There is a mentorship package that's still available to book for February, and Divine Goddess Code packages, as well as there is a group call starting this month. The first call will be for the 22nd of February. We will be stabilizing the grids as a group. And that is all levels of grid keeping. You can just come and be activated with the Divine Goddess Codes and work with the dragons and help to facilitate peace and love into the new grid system as well. At the time of this recording, there's still some spots available. If by chance you see this, I'm sure there'll be another group call coming up. There are some other types of group calls that I'll be organizing too. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel, and also thank you for liking this video, but also make sure you're getting the notifications, because I put updates on the community tab every single day, and that's where you'll see the announcements first besides my website. All right, let's get to it. So full forward movement. I've done a reading for us. I wanted this background for all of us as starseeds and lightworkers to just understand that we are galactic cosmic beings here on a mission. And a lot of us, the theme that's been coming in personal sessions is clearing out the human stories, the traumas, so that we remember more of our mission. So the more that we're kind of dusting and clearing away the old that got us to this point, the more that our mission, and we can align with it and bring that in as well. Okay. It's also about receiving from Prime Source Creator, the Divine Mother, receiving the Divine Goddess Codes, having compassion for ourselves, for others, for humanity. And, you know, the question is, how can I serve and what can I bring to the table to help the collective? Okay. So the theme is block out the negative noise as best you can. Focus on yourself, your well-being, your heart, your healing, your expansion, and like ask yourself that question: how can I serve? What can I bring to humanity? Okay. I do assist with your soul missions as well if you need guidance. All right. So February is a forward movement month because it is retrograde free. We'll be retrograde free till April 1st, which is amazing. This is a month of new choices, new opportunities, new fresh starts and beginnings. And we not only have that every day anyway, but we have this support from the cosmic forces that are aligning with that. We have an awesome 2-2 gateway tomorrow, February 2nd, which is a powerful manifestation, alignment, and portal. We also have another one on February 22nd, which is another higher ascension manifestation portal. Okay. There's a new moon in Aquarius on February 9th. year of the dragon starts February 10th. And I'm just seeing if there's a full moon on the 24th. Lot of Aquarian energy coming in to align with us. And for those of you who aren't aware, that Pluto moving into Aquarius, the themes from clients is everyone experienced something, either personally or someone in our family went through or is going through a health crisis, personal crisis and relationships, all sorts of things, because it's a crossroads to make sure that you are aligned and that you're taking care of your health. Our physical avatars are the #1 priority. So don't put so much pressure on yourself to be on mission every day if you're physically not feeling well. The solar flares have ramped up. They're going to get stronger and stronger. I did a deep dive into that a few weeks ago. It doesn't look like we're going to have a solar flash at this point. It looks like we're going to have stronger and stronger solar flares instead. That's gradually aligning us all to embody more of the divine frequency light codes. That means that we are a higher frequency and that we are all creating this new version of Earth together. Okay. All right. So that's sort of the overall astrology. And the galactic teams that wanted to come in that say that they're supporting us all this month. Andromedan frequencies. And we've got blue, very powerful blue ray starseed frequencies and support from the Pleiadian angelic teams of light and the Syrian teams of light that are saying, yes, proceed, keep moving forward. I feel like some of you are feeling that pressure to move forward, but again, we don't have our health. We can't really move forward. So to move forward, we focus back on our health and make sure that we can, this avatar has the energy to exert, okay? Many of you have been clearing karma, ancestral patterns, and from that perspective, you've been in the waiting room. So you've been in, and you might still be there. You might still be going through a clearing period because we're rewriting our story to live our truth. So the themes are freedom, sovereignty, adventure, joy, and living in our truth, okay? Liberation came in super strongly as a key word. We're also to make sure that we're still spending time in nature and grounding and bringing in that sanctuary, that meditation, some form of it every single day, because this is a short month and that could also feel like it's put some pressure on us. The divine goddess codes, which if you haven't watched the recent video, if it speaks to you, Mother Mary's channeling in and working with us on a galactic level. Pink rose pink dragons have come in, and the pink rose dragon is the dragon for this month. And let me just read what it says. Prepares our heart to connect with the higher facets of the cosmic heart. To me, the cosmic heart is a frequency bandwidth that's connected to the Divine Mother and to the divine goddesses, including Mother Mary. So Mother Mary is not the aspect that we knew on Earth, or those of us that did know her, those of us that have experienced her. Mother Mary is a galactic goddess off planet, facilitating and assisting us this month as well. Okay. Crystal that came in to assist us, Rutilated Quartz, which is for our root chakra and to allow our root chakra to stabilize in our home frequency, wherever that might be, so that we're stable. It's stabilizing with our Earth Star. The Earth Star is one of the new chakras. It's a energetic chakra that's connected to the new crystalline grid. So what I find that the theme that comes in for many starseeds is that you have traumatic memories, or you know that there's lots of other things going on the planet below the surface, and that's stressful. So a lot of starseeds aren't grounded. But what I facilitate and help you do is to connect to your Earth Star, which is connected to the new crystalline grid of new Earth, of Gaia, of Nova Terra. It's a different frequency. It's a different bandwidth, okay? The other theme that's been happening is our chakras have been aligning with the planetary shifts. So the big planet movements in January were Jupiter moving direct, Uranus moving direct, Mercury going direct, and then Pluto changing into Aquarius. All of our chakras and our quantum field has to adjust to that. The Pluto one was huge, and it will continue to be huge because it's detoxing and releasing all the lower programs in the lower chakras so that we can be these divine beings of light and be free and be sovereign. Okay. What was the other themes? completing cycles so we can fulfill our wishes, and being at peace and being aligned to manifest our desires. Working on our heart chakra, being in our hearts, being compassionate with ourselves and others, paying it forward, um, and knowing that that's our true essence. Okay, the outer noise, the outer world wants to derail us from that daily. So this month is all about the heart as well. Some partnerships and alliances might dissolve this month, and to allow new ones to come in that are of a higher frequency that match your resonance. Okay. So that was the other thing. The root chakra did come in. So the root chakra and the earth star were really destabilized through all the planets being retrograded, and especially with the solar flares and the Pluto movement. So our base chakras are recalibrating. So how do we restabilize them? Crystals, being out in nature, breathing, meditating, and making that a focus to feel grounded and feel supported by the earth. Some of you are still in the waiting room. You're still feeling sort of lost and disassociated with moving forward. That's okay. Focus on the health and the grounding, and then and you're clearing, because that's moving us all, you, me, all of us, into our power. And then we've got the sun card, which is new beginnings. The whole point of this month is for us to be fully in our power, aligned, grounded. By the end of the month, if some solar flares come in, we've got the tools, we know what to do. And there will be solar flares this month as well. Our throat chakra so our power center is our solar plexus, which is helping to elevate our throat chakra, not only to speak our truth, but to have power behind it and to release us from the imprints of preventing us from sharing what we need to with kindness, compassion, and love. But we still have to do that with discernment. We still have to make sure that we're sharing with the individuals that are able to hear what we need to hear. But I also am getting the impression that a lot of truths are going to be coming out this month, and that for the collective, and that's super important. For those of you who like to work with the galactic aspects on the divine feminine side, I would say that would be the Palladian angelic team and also the Andromedan team. Okay, so they're all swirling around us. And remember to, if you're working with them, remember to say teams of light. Okay, now the other really interesting theme, and I might even do a whole video about this, and I might bring it up with the when I talk about AI and what's happening at that end. The theme in January was interference in everyone's crown chakra, and it was old technology connected to the zetas, connected to the grays, but not the benevolent grays. So we have to think about, when we're reconnecting with our galactic teams, that's why we say teams of light, that there are, just like humans, there are wonderful ETs, and then there are not wonderful ETs. So these are old implants that have been showing up that were in crown chakras. I would say like 90% of the clients, including myself, I had to scan for those these months. So that's going to be added to the JSEAL session and the AI session. And if you come for a session, I can scan for that for you as well if you've been feeling pressure in your crown chakra. So that's been to disconnect us from source and to cause a mismatch in frequency and feel like we're not supported. It's old tags, and like it's an old tag, it's an old implant. It's almost as if that last solar flare came in to bring that up to the surface, to say, like, that grid system that those were attached to, that they were using to monitor us in case they felt like they wanted to pop in and borrow you, also another word for abduction, borrow that your energy as sort of like analyzing where you're at and how things are going, that kind of thing, which has traumatized many, many people. But it was old technology that's no longer being used because that grid system that they were attached to is gone. Now, the other really strange thing is some of the zetas or the grays that were doing that work are kind of wandering around like now lost, because they've been disconnected from their guidance systems. And so some of them are down here, kind of not knowing where to go. So they're popping in and out of people's realities. So it's so interesting how, like, one client came in and the Zetas came in, and then I had to check So I too had them. I was feeling pressure in my crown chakra. It's nothing to worry about. They can be dissolved, but if you're feeling that, you may have some old implants as well. Okay. So just know that it's like, let's use an example. You have an old phone and something needs to be upgraded. And then so you have an old phone with an old system, and the system needs to be upgraded, but then the company changes their mind. No, we're not going to go with that phone and that system anymore. We're going to bring out a brand new one. That's kind of what's happened. That old system that they were using has been dismantled, and a new system has been created for the Earth Alliance and the Galactic Alliance supporting us. That's the shift. That's a lot of the grid keeper work that we're doing. So again, nothing to worry about, but it was important for me to share today because it might be, some of you might be feeling that. You might be feeling a disruption in your crown chakra. Okay. So on that note, the final message for all of us is, remember, the clearing that we're doing is to help us all individually, for our ancestors and for humanity, to rewrite our story and live our truth. And so it is done. Thank you also so much for being here. I look forward to connecting with you. Again, if you want to work with me, information is in the description box. Sending you love and aloha. Have a beautiful February. I will be back soon. Take care.